Oda said that this year will be Sanji's year, and we did learn a lot about Sanji and his family. But when it comes to fights, Sanji hasn't done well so far, since they entered in the new world. Will Sanji use his hands to fight? I think he will, and there are two main reasons why I think so. But before I get into those, let's talk about Sanji's fighting style. Sanji doesn't use his hands to fight, but this is not by choice. He doesn't use his hands because he needs to protect them, otherwise he cannot cook. So this means that this rule is a practical one rather than moral or ethical. This rule is different from the one that Zeff taught him not to lay a hand on a woman, otherwise you are not a man anymore. So he can break this rule if he wants to. And one of the reasons why I think he will is because he will not have a choice. Sanji already lost to his father and his brothers, and also he lost to Don Flamingo in Dressrosa. If Law would not intervene there, Sanji would have been in trouble because Don Flamingo with that whip was able to cut a building in half. The new world is not like the paradise, so it could be that Sanji could not afford not to use his hands when he fights. He is handicapping himself too much with this rule. There is a limit on how much you can do with only legs, and this deficit is highlighted especially in defense. You can move your hands a lot faster than your legs, and with hands you are more flexible. When Niji throws the plate towards Cosette, Sanji uses his hands to protect her by catching the plate. So it could be that he will use his hands at least for protection in the future fights. But one thing that would never change is that his legs would be the strongest attack that he will have, and his fighting style would be still revolved around his legs, and the hands will be in addition to that. His father said that you were trained in the way of the sword, so this means that Sanji knows how to fight with his hands. And in the flashbacks, we learn that in the beginning Sanji did use his hands to fight. All of this could be a hint that he will use his hands to fight. I said in the beginning that it could come to a point when he doesn't have a choice. For example, what if his friends are in danger and he has to protect them or to save them? I don't think he would think twice about whether he should use everything he got or not to fight for them. If this were to happen, does this mean that this is a departure from what his character is and the way Oda has developed him so far? I don't think so. I think it would be the other way around. This would help develop Sanji's character even more because this would show how far he is ready to go for his friends. And this arc could be known as Sanji's arc, and everyone will remember that this is the arc when Sanji broke his rule of not using his hands to fight. If Sanji will use his hands to fight in this arc, try to imagine this scene at the end of the arc, when the war is over and they are back on the ship. And Sanji is trying to cook, but he is struggling a lot because his hands are covered with wounds. And probably Nami would be the one to say to him to stop, and he will answer, "I am the cook of this ship and it's my job to cook for my friends." Anyway, what do you think about this theory? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and share if you like this video, and subscribe for more One Piece videos.